Trading was hard until God showed me this. 3 things that completely shifted my trading journey, and they might change yours too. I wish I heard this when I started, or at least believed it. It would have saved me years of struggle. Now, the first thing God showed me was this. Stop chasing the money, start building skills. And the scriptural reference is in Proverbs 22:29. It says, "Have you seen a man skilled in his work? He will serve before kings and not before officials of low rank." So if you have skill, if you acquire the skill, if you are competent with the skill, you'll have the opportunity to serve before kings. Serve kings, not officials of low rank. Even FTMO says they are looking for skilled traders. Go to FTMO dashboard. They will tell you that they are looking for skilled traders. When I first saw this, it hit home for me because remembering that God was emphasizing building skill, and I'm going to FTMO dashboard, I'm seeing we are looking for skilled traders. That really hit home for me. They're looking for skilled traders to trade their capital. They're not looking for traders that have lots of money to burn. I remember then he told me that I have to go back to the learning phase. I had learned how to trade, but I didn't learn it properly. This was the things the Lord was telling me when I sought his face. I have to go back to the learning phase. And I remember it was in that season I met my mentor, and we got talking. He told me his price, and I went back to God. I said, "How can I pay for this?" Because as of then, I was in my lowest. I didn't even have a laptop to trade. I was just making use of my phone then, because the laptop that I was using before then, it had spoiled, and I didn't even have enough to fix it. As of then, I was really down bad. I didn't know how I was going to pay for that mentorship service. I got 2 courses online, and 2 of them were just pre-recorded videos. It didn't involve real life mentorship where someone had to hold you by the hands and walk you through. If there's a mistake, they'll correct, things like that. None of it. I didn't need another course. I needed a mentorship service. Someone that can check in on me, correct my errors and things like that. And when I had met my mentor, I went back to him. I was like, "Lord, I have no money. How can I pay?" Long story short, he provided. God provided. Now, when I say God provided, I did not mean manna fell from heaven. We've passed that stage where God sent manna from heaven. No, now he's looking at what's in your hands. What can you do? It has to be something in your hands. He said, "I will bless the works of your hands." All right? It is the works of your hand that he's going to bless. So when I say God provided, it's not that miracle happened or manna fell from heaven. No. He opened my eyes to see ways that I can work to make money, or one thing or the other I can do to raise up money. All right. And as of then, I saved up and I paid for mentorship. I started learning how to trade. I saved, I sacrificed, and because it had cost me. Now, it didn't necessarily cost me like the previous pre-recorded videos that I had bought. But this one, I was really down bad. I saved from literally nothing. All right. So this one cost me a lot more. So because it cost me, I valued every single lesson. And glory to God, he's also a Christian trader, taught me some biblical principles that I can also integrate. Since then, my trading started changing. I started taking a new shift. Not because I suddenly made more money, but because I started working towards becoming a better trader. Now, the second thing he showed me was this. Trading is capital intensive. I did not necessarily lack a good strategy. I just lacked enough capital to make it count. Now, like I said before, God started encouraging me to work with my hands. If there's any job I can take, I take and do and get paid and save up. If there's anything that I can do, literally, I even had to take up a job, all right? And I do it, I get paid. I could do it and still have time, all right? So it worked for me. He started showing me ways that I can save up and, just build capital. Even teaching how to trade. Now, teaching people how to trade is something that in the past I dreaded. It's not something that I, as a person in the past, was excited to do. All right. Now, there are some of us that have been in the game for a long time. We have a lot of experiences. We figured out the things that we are doing wrong, and that is all good. But there are still some people that are out there. He reminded me that he taught me a lot, technical wise, psychology wise, biblical wisdom wise, and a lot of things. He showed me, and I realized that my experience, my knowledge could be someone else's breakthrough. I created my course, and in this case, it's not just pre-recorded videos, but also weekly live coaching sessions where we go live and I guide you step by step. If you are serious about fast tracking your growth, the link will be in the description down below. Now back to the point. Don't be ashamed to start small. Do not despise your days of little beginnings. If you have to stay at your job, save up and grow your capital, one step at a time, before trading profits starts making sense. Now finally, he showed me that professional traders, they get paid by playing their edge, not by flipping accounts or hitting home runs. There's a trend in the forex space of flipping $20 to $1,000, $1,000 to $100,000. Now, is that possible? It is possible, but that is not the way profitable traders are made. He made it clear to me. I cannot be going through that route of flipping accounts. That's the quickest way to burn a lot of money. I must work on consistently playing my edge without error, with proper risk management. That is how great traders are made. That is how great traders are built. And playing an edge requires discipline. It requires consistency, and it requires patience. It requires a lot of patience. No shortcuts, just the daily commitment to show up and trade your plan. That's it. Those are the 3 lessons God showed me. Skill before money, start small and grow, and play your edge properly without error. If you apply these 3 principles, you will not just trade better, you will trade with clarity and peace of mind. And again, if you're ready to have someone walk you through that process in real time, join me inside my Purposeful Trader program. The link is in the description down below. God bless.